Game demo.
Okay, this here, you guys are going to get a chance to play this as well. This what we're showing you. Right here, this is just a test level we put together to give you guys a chance to get used to the controls and get used to some of the weapons and things like that. So here you can see Dan, he's using the old sledgehammer to do destruction of the buildings. We still have those fun weapons that you guys may remember. Here is the magnet gun. This is there's repair. With repair, you can actually do as much repair as you want in the game. Anything that is destructible, you can repair it back to new. You can take as much time as you want doing it. It's not an ammo-based system or anything like that. Now Dan is using the repair function with the magnet gun. So what you can do is, the magnet gun it's a pretty simple tool to use, and you guys will get a chance to try it out. Fire the first projectile at the target that you want, that's a destructible target. And fire the second projectile wherever you want that first one to go. It's pretty easy to do it. And so Dan will do, one of the tricks we love doing is you use it as ammo. You take the side of the building, fling it at something, repair it, fling it at another enemy again. It's like you have instant ammo whenever you want it. And so now he's going to show you the singularity cannon. So this creates a small black hole, and it just eats up anything that's around it, explodes everything, kind of keeps it in stasis before it drops down. This is a weapon that you get a little bit later in the game, actually. It's one of the higher end weapons, and it does a pretty tremendous amount of destruction. Here is the plasma beam weapon. This is one of my favorites personally. It literally just sends a beam of destruction out and lets you destroy anything that it comes in contact with that's indestructible. So you can bring down giant buildings, anything up close, and we'll just melt it right in front of you. It's a lot of fun to use this one. And then here, what Dan is showing you is impact. You may have heard us talk a little bit about the nanoforge before, and repair is one of the functions of the nanoforge. Impact is also one of the abilities. And what it does is it creates kind of a short-range burst of destructive power right in front of you. So if there are enemies coming up, you can kill enemies that way. If you want to destroy structures, you can do it that way as well. Anything you want to do with impact will do a pretty decent amount of destruction in short range. Perfect. I think we can move on from here. So this gives you guys just a little bit of a taste of some of the weapons you guys will be able to check out. And again, you'll be able to try this. That's the first level that you guys will be seeing when you're playing it. And so now what we're going to show you guys. This is a quest that takes place. I told you guys about the aliens and how they've gone through and ravaged the world. What happens is Darius actually finds himself in their alien lair, and he has just escaped. So he's just gotten back to civilization here. And what he's trying to do now is he's trying to find out what has happened in the real world. He doesn't know what's gone on, so he's hopeful that maybe the aliens have not gotten out. He's just not quite sure. So we're going to see what happens here.
This place looks familiar.
Independent mining colonies, approximately 43 kilometers from the Bastion outskirts.
Any people around?
Negative. But according to current workforce orders, there should be.
Please tell me those things didn't get loose. I can't believe this. We need to contact Kara. Maybe she has some clue. Was that coming from the town?
Affirmative.
We're too late.
So Dan is going to try to go into the town now to see if there is anyone left alive in here, but obviously it's not looking too good.
Warning, multiple hostiles detected.
Where?
In the cave walls.
And so here what you're seeing, these are the Ravagers. These are the basic unit that we have in the game in terms of the enemy aliens. And they leap around, they will attack you from range typically, but they will close in on you. They have melee weapons. And typically the best way to try to engage these guys is from range. Here Dan is using a weapon that, for those of you that played Red Faction Guerrilla might recognize, this is a remote charge. So you can fire as many as 4 remote charges at once and detonate them. It does a strong amount of damage to both the structures and the enemies. Now Dan has switched over to the magnet gun to take them out. The Ravagers right now, they're actually coming out of the walls. You'll find them, they'll be in areas, sometimes they'll come out of the walls, sometimes they'll come at you from the tunnels. You never know quite where they're coming from, so you always have to try to pay attention to your compass up above, try to get a read of where they're coming from. And some of the things you see in Dan use now is a combination. Some of the things we have fun with is you can use a magnet gun, bring an enemy towards you, use impact to kill them on the way in. You start to get a little creative with some of the things that we have together. The same with the repair, being able to use that to create new ammunition for the magnet gun. So he's cleared this area now, and he's finding the source of the transmission.
Is anyone there? Hello, this is Lieutenant Pierce. We picked up a distress call.
Lieutenant, it's Darius Mason. Where are you guys?
Mason? Jesus, everyone thought you were dead. We're loading up a convoy for Bastion. Everyone's holed up there.
What's your location?
Sending it now. Good luck.
So now we know that there are people alive, and Darius is going to go try to find them to get together to do what he can. And unfortunately what he finds is more infestation, including a monolith. And we're actually going to stop the demo here, the playable demo, because we're getting ready to give you guys an opportunity to start to play this live.